Hello and welcome to my first ever Satisfactory tutorial. If you clicked on this video, then you are probably interested in how to start planning your factory to be able to easily scale up from this hot spaghetti mess to something a little bit more organized, like this. I don't have 500 plus hours in the game, and I can't afford to put that kind of time in. So in this guide, I'll try to be as efficient as possible. Now that patch 1.1 is out, and we have some new great features, this is a wonderful time to start your descent into the automation madness that is Satisfactory. But when I got into this, I couldn't help but feel a little bit overwhelmed, as I did not have a plan on how to scale up and grow my factory. So I'm here to help you understand a little bit better the pacing of the game and help you plan out your factory the way you want it. So let's talk about the game loop in the first part of the game. The first thing you should do when you exit your drop pod is to find a spot to place down your hub and build your starter base. I've heard that the grasslands is the absolute worst place to start, but it's really beginner friendly. So if you're a beginner, you should start here. That's where I started in my first playthrough, and I thought it was just fine. Once you make your way past the local wildlife and find a resource-rich environment, you can begin building your starter base. Just don't get too distracted by the flying pigs. Your starter base will be disorganized and it will be messy, but it'll get the job done. At this point, you will be reliant on handcrafting biomass to power up your hub generators. Your next priority will be to unlock obstacle clearing and set up solid biofuel power. This is not a fully automated power source, but it's much more efficient, and there are ways that you can make your life a little bit easier. More on this in a future video. At this point, you should have enough concrete and iron sheets to start building everything on foundations. But for the love of God, don't try to scale up fast at this point, or you'll end up spending 90% of your time just collecting leads and stuffing them into your generators. At this point, you could start laying out your basic plan for your factory, making sure you don't commit to anything too large that your power grid can't handle, or you can just continue your spaghetti mess. It's totally up to you. Your next big objective is to reach cold power. This will be your first fully automated power source. But to do that, you first need to reach the second stage of the space elevator. So you need to rush to this stage as fast as possible, as relying on biofuel alone will simply be too time consuming for you. The way I approach this step is I start a small, permanent, organized factory that uses biofuel generators. I will of course switch this type of power with coal power when that becomes available. Once you have your coal power plant set up, you are free to approach the game however you see fit, which is of course the most fun way. You will not be constrained by any tedious task of having to burn wood and leaves to maintain the grid. Generally speaking, your playthrough will not be on rails from now on, but it'll most likely go like this: plastic, rubber, oil power, aluminium processing, silica, caterium, sulfur and SAM. Now that you have your plan set up and have an idea where to start, check out my other videos for detailed tips on how to approach each step. I believe the most fun way to play is to explore and find your own solutions to Satisfactory's challenges. These videos are meant to guide you towards finding your own path. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and come back here for more Satisfactory tips.